Good morning. Happy Friday. I don't know what day it is, but happy whatever day it is, wherever you are. And thank you. Thank you for making the time to check out the videos, the ritual videos, the classes, sending DMs to find out more, to ask more questions, getting more clarity on things. I appreciate it. It's been amazing. And this is our last class. This is class 7. It's class 7 of the free self-love course. Yes, it's class 7 of the free self-love course. And we're just going to sum up everything that we've done from class 1. We're summing everything up and saying goodbye for this phase. We're saying goodbye. I don't know what's next, to be honest with you. I really don't know what's next. Everything that's been happening, everything that I've been doing, I've just been doing it on a whim, like off a gut feeling, off my intuition. So I don't know what's next. This pen. I don't know what's next. And I'm good with that. I like being surprised. So after this class, I'm going to take a break, at least for the last phase of the season of winter. At least for the last phase of it, for the last month. I'm going to use the time to do other things that I need to take care of, which is my studies. So I need to get back into it and just, I want to finish. And then I can move on to other things, because that was one of my goals for this year too. When the year began, and I need to do other things. Guys, I haven't collected my driver's license. It's been a while. You see, so I need to take care of it. But more than anything, I need to rest. I need to reevaluate. I need to celebrate. I need to reintroduce myself to self. Reintroduce myself to my guides, my spirits. And look forward to the future. So I'm going to make time for that. I haven't really taken the time to just rest. I've done it a few times where I've taken a break since last year, October. I'm not working this month, I'm working. But you always somehow end up working, you know. I still somehow end up having people coming to me and me still working. And those cases, I can't fight them. I can't, you know. It's just the beauty of learning that nothing is definite. Nothing is really definite. So I've also stopped setting time to things. But I do what I say I'm going to do. So this course is one of the things that I was committed to. I was committed to doing it. And I was actually supposed to finish in July, because I think I started in May. So there was going to be one class a week. And there's been weeks where I did more than one class, because there was a sense of urgency that was coming, and I didn't know from where, and I'm starting to understand why. So, okay, I'll see you guys when I see you, because I might just also post a random you don't know with these things, but this is also me just saying, don't be surprised. But you can still message me, you can still email me, WhatsApp. My contacts are there. Our contacts are available on our TikTok and I think our Instagram. That's where our contacts are available. You can WhatsApp, especially for the products, because the products are still available. So if you want to inquire about any of our products, please do feel free to holler at us. And then I'm open for bookings for August. So any spiritual life coaching, which is $250 a session. If you need to come do any of the cleanses, being yoni, flower bath, or full cleanse, you can make bookings for that from August. So I'm available on weekends and Mondays. So I'm only available on, I think, Saturdays and Mondays. Yes, I think I'll soon be available only on Saturdays and Mondays, because my schedule keeps changing. It keeps changing. So I also keep having to adjust. So I'm only available. I used to be available only Saturdays, but now I'm available on Mondays. So Saturdays and Mondays. Sundays are still no work days, fully rest days. So I try not to work on Sundays. And then, yeah, so you can just call, message, WhatsApp to make bookings or to inquire for bookings. You don't have to call, you can WhatsApp, which is easier, or you can email, or you can message. And I'll see you then. Otherwise, here we go with Class 7, my playground. I lost class for the self-love course, or this phase of self-love course. Let's do this. So our first class was my mind. My mind, if you haven't seen all our videos or all our classes, please visit our YouTube page or channel rather. Check out all the videos that are there. Go through them, take your time. And it's so nice that they are all there, so you can do it at your own pace. You can take your time. You can be stuck on one class for a whole month and actually study that class and practice it for a whole month and then move on to the next class. That's the smart way of doing it. Even if you've already gone through all the classes and even touched base with me, try applying each class to 1 month. If this is a new thing for you, you've just started your journey of self-healing, self-recognition, making yourself better. So enjoy that. So our YouTube page and our YouTube channel, auntymagogoselflove. Enjoy. So class 1 was my mind. You are who you think you are. And we did mention that the mind is the incubator of our thoughts, and it's our first womb. Womb 1, as we do have 3 wombs. According to me, these are my beliefs. These are my theories. Again, disclaimer, these are my own experiences in life. I am certified to do the work as a spiritual life coach. I am certified as a doula. I am certified to do the work that I'm doing spiritually and also physically, or should I say literally certified to do the work that I'm doing. So again, if you need help, please do seek professional help. This is not the end all and be all. And my words, my advice, my classes are to be applied with caution. So these classes are free because this is basic stuff. It's basic information, basic knowledge for anyone to apply. So it's not that deep. It's not an in-depth spiritual life coaching session, because that's relative. You know, you can't be broad on that. So my mind was framed around you are who you think you are, and our minds are the incubator of our thoughts, being a womb too. So I also did side notes on the points from the class. You are the creator of your reality. What you make a problem in your life will be a problem in your life. What you make a problem in your life will become a problem in your life. What you pay attention to pays attention to you. Words are energy. So your mind goes with your tongue. Your thoughts go with your tongue and your ears. So it's all about learning to listen, learning when to speak, learning to think. Your words are energy. If you decide to just say something, make it worthwhile. Your words are energy. Say things that you mean. Say things that you mean to people, to yourself. Like something as small as ish ke clean at 12. And then you end up not doing it, or you end up doing it at 7, and you do it half-heartedly. Those things have a ripple effect in your life. If you delay, you postpone, you procrastinate on even the smallest things, everything that's coming to you will procrastinate too. Everything in your life is a reflection. What you do reflects on the things that are doing you. Don't make it about what's going wrong. Don't make it about what's going wrong, rather. Don't make it about what's going wrong. Make it about what's going right. And change what is going left. If this is fuzzy, even though you've gone through the classes, but it's not, it'll make sense. Go back to the class if you have to. It'll make sense. Whatever resonates, take whatever resonates. Again, that's it. Take whatever resonates. This is not a class for you to come out as an A student. It's a class for you to pick whatever picks at your brain and think on it and work on it. And one class, you can use one class to change the rest of your life, to change the rest of your healing journey. So that's why I keep reminding people, be patient with yourself. Don't rush the process. Class 2. My heart. It was framed around where I choose. It is framed around where I choose how to process my thoughts. Our hearts are where we choose how we are going to process our thoughts, our emotions, right? How we feel about things. So we can decide whether it starts with how we feel about things or what we think about things. It depends on the issue. So it's always between the heart and the mind. Some things need for you to use your heart. Some things need for you to use your mind. Some things need the heart. Some things need the mind. It's also about how things affect you. And remember, the scripture of that class was, guard your heart, for it is the offspring of life. Side points that I made on class 2, my heart: don't involve yourself in things that you don't mean. Don't participate if all you're doing it for is what you stand to gain or be given. Don't do things only because you're getting things out of them. Don't agree to things only because you're getting things out of them. Even agreeing to having people in your space, certain people in your space, in your life, only because don't do that. That is a waste of your time. That is a real waste of your time. Because clearly you don't need those people. You think you need them. That's why you keep them. So if you keep in the people that you don't really want around you, don't you think you are limiting yourself? You are limiting yourself because you don't want them around you. So meaning you don't need them. Meaning they were not part of your life journey forever. It's maybe a stint, right? So if that's the case, why do you keep them? Why do you keep them? And how do you think that's affecting your life? If you keep the things if you keep the people you don't want. It's like keeping shoes that you wore when you were a kid and you're still keeping them because you loved them when you were a kid. It's like keeping clothes that don't fit you anymore. Or keeping a taste that's not you anymore. Keeping, a style that's not you anymore. Or eating food that you don't like. You are where you allow yourself to be. You are where you allow yourself to be. You hate your job. You are still there because you're allowing yourself to be there. You don't like your church. You are still there because you are allowing yourself to be there. You want new friends. You keep making the time for those friends because You keep making the time for them. You don't like how Mang Mang speaks to you. They'll carry on speaking to you that way until you tell them to stop, or you stop speaking to them. Stop blaming others' actions and start owning your participation. Stop blaming others' participation and start. Let me not rush this. Stop blaming others' actions and start own your participation in things. Awungeni la ungasifaka ngakhona. Awungeni la ungasifaka ngakhona. Mfethu. Sis. Queen. Awungeni la ungasifaka ngakhona. He ain't shit. Hey guys, we must stop dogging people that we've slept with. This thing of dogging people that we've been with. He ain't shit, but at some point you're allowed that man to be inside you. At some point, at some point, you were having a mighty good time with that person, and now you're gonna look at them and say, he ain't shit. But once upon a time, once upon a time, he was the shit. So if you're gonna get over things and get over people, stop looking back and calling them out for being shit. Stop calling them out on where they still are, where you used to be. Where you used to be. So if you are healing and moving past and outgrowing things, move on. Don't look back and call out the people that are still stuck in that world that you let go of. I mean, what's the point? Then you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it to, I don't know, to now go look better and feel better. That's you regressing. You're going backwards. You're going backwards. It's like that thing about that amazing thing of how someone can get out the hood, but they will still be coming back to the hood. They will still be coming back to the hood. Badula batla kukasi. Now fantastic vaile aksabuya. I guess I wear mafu and shit. As long as my parents are not here, my brothers are not here. Litlampona arbona now. Unless if I got business or something that I'm doing here. Otherwise, me coming here so y'all can see how I've moved on. I don't live here anymore so that you guys can see that. That is such a waste of time. Keeping people that you don't like anymore, keeping them in your context so that they can see your statuses and see how, you are doing good in life. Yeah? You are doing good in life. Keeping your exes so they can keep seeing you posting pictures of you and your current boo. That is some stupid shit. That is some really stupid ass shit. Class 3. My womb. My womb is very simple, right? It is just framed around the 3 things that I shared as my things or my mottos in life. Before it used to be prayer, faith, action. But now before it used to be prayer, faith, and action. And now, currently, recently can be the past 2 years, 3 months, 1 week. Recently, it is faith, prayer, action. I believe it before I even speak it into coming to existence. I believe it even before I have to realize it. Like, oh man, I must do this. This thing is for me. I believe it even before it hits my flesh conscious. I believe it before my spirit and and my conscious, my sub and my conscious come together, have a meeting, a powwow, I believe it before that. The meeting is fruitful before it even happens. The results of the meeting are happening before even. Okay. My womb was class 3, class 4, my altar. Altar was framed around communion, womb of my realities, and your home being your first altar. So the side notes for my womb. First thing is, what the fuck? Oh, what you fuck with, fucks with you. What you fuck with, fucks with you. Straightforward, right? What you fuck with, fucks with you. So going back to that thing, dissing people that we've been with, our past, just because they are our past. Dissing your past, that's you dissing yourself. You dissing what you overcame. It's you dissing yourself. You must appreciate the shit that you get through and you get over in humility. You know? Even this path of exes, guys, not every ex can be a fuck up of a person. And also, you must ask yourself, with every person you've left behind, ex-friend, ex whatever, colleague, ex-boss, ex anything, do these people have only good things to say about you? Do they have the opposite to say about you? Let's say it's about the lie detector test. But test you or they are being honest with themselves. It's about the toilet bakaga. Do they say, hey, Mara, that person, truth be told, if it wasn't for this person, I wouldn't know this. If it wasn't for this person, I'm grateful for this person. Wabo. I'd rather that. I'd rather the people I leave behind have good things to say about me, and I be the one who's burnt because I wasn't careful, I wasn't guarding my own heart. I'd rather that than, it'd be double, where we are both like, hey, that one was a fuck up, hey, she was a fuck up too. And I also can't be saying, that one was a fuck up. I must be on some issue. It didn't work out because... And we must be thankful for the things that didn't work out. Why are we still crying about the things that didn't work out? We must be on some... This definitely wasn't going to work out because I believe in this and you believe in that. I do things this way, you do things that way. That's adulting. Accepting that things weren't really going to work out instead of looking at, I've had bad luck in relationships because... no, guys, we over-examine things that we shouldn't be examining. Imagine the time that we spent examining our past choices, not relationships, our past choices and decisions. If we put the energy to that instead of if we put the energy to that, to ourselves, our decisions, instead of relationships are I don't want anything to do with men right now because I'm bisexual, I'm this sexual, I'm that. Guys, that shit does not matter at the end of the day. We are all busy trying to put labels to ourselves, to everything that we are doing, in how we are looking, the clothes we are wearing. That's us putting a label to ourselves. The schools that our kids go to, where we live, that's also putting label to ourselves. Whereas it's just a matter of us being in a peaceful place. The only thing that makes Alex suck is because it was built just to be a shithole. That's what it was designed for. It wasn't a place that was thought of as we want to build a place where a community can thrive in this way, the children can thrive. It was just a place where it needs to be near where the white people are making their money from. It needs to be easy for the labor to come to work, right? So because of that, the infrastructure for this place was shit. There wasn't a group of people who had the similar thoughts of good intentions for this place. That's why it's always going to be a shithole. So that's how far it matters on where you are, the label of where you are. It's all about peace. Wherever you are, it's all about peace. So it's not really where you are. I can be living somewhere else right now, like south of France or some shit, right? where I'd love to see, not live, because it's not Africa, no place like home. But if I'm not at peace, it won't be home. It won't be home. So as much as I am here right now, I am not here, guys. I'm not here. I realize that when I step out, but I create my own reality inside my heart, my mind, my thoughts, my beliefs, my feelings, my house. You are more than your vagina. It is not a sexual tool. Your body, or womb, should I rather say, is a doorway to everything you want to create. Check out that class 3, my womb. Check it out. What you put in, you get out. E.g., having sex without protection. There are consequences to that. Either a baby or some other shit. Not always a sexually transmitted infection or virus or whatever, but there's some shit. There's bound to be some exchange of something. So rather make those exchanges be for good things, right? Use your sex for you, man. Use your sex wisely. There's really a smart way of having sex. There's a smart way of enjoying sex. So check out the ritual video too. But no matter what you do, you can do the rituals. You can jump the classes and just go straight to the rituals. But nothing works if you don't work. And like spiritual work, you can't escape this. You can't rob it. You can't cheat it. You can't copy. You can't run away from yourself and what you need to do for your own well-being. You can't. We were on my altar. Hey, we were on my altar. We were on my womb, actually. Sorry, my bad. Yes, 3. So we are done with the womb. Number 4, class 4, my altar. Yes, we were on that. So the side notes for my altar are: don't pray, communicate. Prayer is how you choose to speak to yourself. I might go off at a tangent, mole. Bear with me. This is the last class, so there's a lot that I'd like to say in this last class, so bear with me, please. Prayer is how you choose to speak to yourself. Stop asking God, your ancestors, Jesus, Allah, Yahweh, Elohim, whoever, saint, whatever, whoever, Jah. Stop asking those people or that person for help or that spirit for help. Help yourself. Fucking hell. Help your damn self. It is not what the problem did to you, but what you're doing about the problem. It is about what you do about the problem. It's a so what? Oh, so and so happened. So what? So what means, what are you going to do about it, mama? Class 5, my money. It was framed around self-worth is the fruit of my labor. Number 2, intention buys us time, longevity, or generational wealth. I love that one. Side notes on my money: make your own money. Make your own money. Make your own money. It's as simple as that. Make your own money. If you have to go sweep Kostrad and Korbel Shelter, do that. Do that. Aguna price tag. Aguna on tšhelete gore o ithotse jwang tšhelete. Don't steal, don't sell your body for money and shit like that. Don't do shit like that. Each to their own body. If that's how you choose to, your own, do it. Can't judge that. But make your own money. Use your own money. Elevate your worth by applying discipline to your purpose or what you say you're gonna do. So going back to that, like just staying disciplined, doing the things that you need to do. Guys, that thing is so impactful. It changes your days. I promise you, it slows things down. And everything works out without you sweating. I've stopped running around. I've stopped into social. There's a point where you realize, right, man, get busy and I want to you know, just never home, always here, always there, always here, always there, always here, always there. If you sit down and actually just try and evaluate or calculate what you're getting out of it. Like, there was a time where I had to, years ago, I had to sit down and calculate the time I spent, you know, just to smoke weed, I had to calculate the time I spent there. I had to calculate the time I had spent there. Time I spent there a day, time I spent there a week, time I spent there a month. After I did that, I changed my course. I changed my course of life. I changed my ideals on business. You know, because sometimes business is just you saying, I have a business. And you're not doing anything, you know. It's just you saying, I have a business, and not taking that business seriously, not being serious about yourself, not holding yourself accountable, even if it's your business. But, you know, having that type of discipline where you are running a business, your own income, you have to be there, everything in that company. So if you have no one to say, have you done this, have you done that, when are you going to do this in your own shit, you can take advantage of it and get too comfortable with just not having anyone to answer to. But in the end, you're the one who's really going to pay. You're going to regret all of it. You're going to regret it. Not making the time for it. Class 6, my tribe. My tribe was framed around be your own friend. Number 2, God starts within and exists without. I did mention this part in my tribe class. Number 3, blood versus water. Side notes for my tribe are, you are the company you keep. You are not here to live or experience this life alone. We should be alone. However, alone is better when you're not alone. You are not here to be alone. You are not here to be alone. You are born alone. You're experiencing your life alone because it is your life. But you are not here to be alone. You are not here to be alone. You are not here to be alone. There's someone out there for you. As much as you know you're not perfect, that person is also not perfect. So it needs to be a thing of you allowing yourself the room to allow people to not be perfect because you are working on yourself. You know, trying to find someone who's perfect is you running away from your own problems, because if they are perfect, then you won't have to deal with their shit while you working through your own shit, because you know you're not perfect. So there is someone for everyone, and that person is not perfect because you're not perfect. So it's a matter of imperfection attracting perfection, right? Opposites attracting in that sense. Class 6, Class 7. Hey, but from dim. Class 7, my playground. Okay, so my playground is everything encompassed into one. It's everything that feels good to you, everything that makes you you. So it's the opportunity for constant reinvention, finding the room to always want to see the things you imagine to come to life. That hope, man. that energy to see past, through, above, within things, to look forward to life. Always believing in your reason for choosing to be born who you are. Always believing in your reason for choosing to be born who you are. Do you know, Hori, you chose to be born? It wasn't you sitting somewhere minding your own business and your parents coming together and you just coming. No. You were involved in that. You started making life decisions before you were even in your mother's body or system. Well, your mom was born with you already in her body, right? But your conscious has always been involved. So you chose to be born to the parents you were born to, in the circumstance you were born in. You've always been involved. You've always had the deciding power. Guys, do the biology research, find out how DNA, how cells, how all of that shit works. Find out. You chose a long time ago to be here. So if you are still here, see the light in you being here. If you are here, see see the irony in it. See the humor in it. Like, life it is not roses. Hey guys, also. And once we just, play along with it, just go with it. It's better. My playground is about always believing in your reason for choosing to be born who you are. You chose to be born who you are. Stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming, hey, bruh, you chose to be here. Disagree or agree with me, it's fine. But you chose to be here. As soon as more and more adults hear that, they'll stop blaming shit on people. Hey, my mother, my father, my arm, my arm. We don't care. You chose to be here. So since you are here, let's make this shit pop. Let's make it worthwhile. Accepting that you had choice in existing in this lifetime and that nothing is new, you are here to do it better. We keep coming back to make shit better. We keep coming back to make it better. We keep coming back to make it better. At least if you don't believe in that, make it better for the people in your bloodline, in your family, to have a better experience. Make it better for them. If you don't believe that you keep coming back, you keep coming back to exist in a better form, because that's what we are here for. That's the purpose of us here. Like, why do we think God made human beings, guys? Let's think about it. That we know, we are understanding why these animals exist, right? Even if we don't, but we know they have a job. It is all up to you. So, yeah, it is all up to you. So if shit happened to you, the question is, what are you going to do about it?
I deserve to be wealthy.
Alarm, because there are things to be done. I'll be back. Where were we? Oh yes, you are not alone. You are not alone. Help yourself first. Help yourself first. Always help yourself first. Don't give away your last. Guys, don't give away your last. Rather share your last. Share it, ration it. Share your last. Don't give it away. Share it. You know what I mean? Share it. Don't give it away. Share it. Skafana kayona. Share it. And you giving your last, giving away, being a giver, a gift of the givers. Oh, well, guys. Whoever said that's the true essence of being a good person was lying. That is not how you get favor or gain favor of this universe and your blessings, by giving. That is not how it works. Okay, think about it this way. You want to build a house. It needs a foundation. It needs material, obviously. So, while you're standing at this site where you're building your house, you work hard or whatever. You work, you get the materials. And then as soon as I know to the materials, mang atle afete, ma'am, I need cement. I need cement. Oh, I have cement. You give them cement. Someone else comes, I need bricks to build a toilet. Oh, you give someone bricks. Your bricks. Someone comes, I need this. You give them that. Will your house ever stand? Will the foundation ever even see the light of day? That's what always giving is. It does that. That's what giving is. It does exactly that. You will never ever see your foundation of your house will never ever see the light of day. You will never ever see the light of your foundation come to life. But guess what? How? Upechi is available talaga. Ayoko simama vele una toilet. Ayoko simama vele uakhile ndlu. Wena wagiva. Arama skepso wagiva. Because you want to be seen as a good person. Fuck that shit. Kampan batho ba ruslech. Kampan batho ba ruslech. Kampan batho ba ruslech. Aye, rather that. But when if you look after yourself well, with intent, with honesty, with integrity. Look after yourself. Know when to give. And don't give to grown people who can do shit for themselves. Rather go give to charity then. If you need to give. Fuck family. Fuck family. Fuck that. Fuck that. The adults just have a something. Fuck that shit. And even I explain the giving part of things in my altar. How to give then if you are that person. But in a way that's not going to matter you. It's not self-mattering. Utlafa ufe udanya wagwa udaunya. Okay, you'll give and give. Where's the next? Next, because you wanna always be giving to people. Guys, fill your own cup, fill the sauce, fill it. If it's halfway, it's halfway for you. If it's full way, it's full way for you. If it's overflowed, that's overflowed for you. Hey guys, no, rkafela. But look after where you come from. There are different ways of doing that. So don't get it twisted. There are different ways of doing that. Be smart about it. Be selective on how you want to show up for people. You don't have to be physical about everything. It doesn't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be. No, you can be there for people by giving them your time every once in a while. Choose. There's a schedule, business plan, yearly plan like a business. Treat yourself like a company. At this time of the year, this is where I go and I check on my family members, extended family members. Because maybe your spirits work that way. It's once they did little kopani, check in on each other so that your things don't go down. That's how it should be. But hey, everyone is out here living their own lives. We only call each other when we need shit. Your heart determines your journey. So act only in good emotions even when making slack decisions. Hey guys, be slack. Ain't nothing wrong with being slack. I tell you guys, there's nothing wrong with slack. There's nothing wrong with slack. If you are not a slack person, start doing that. Start saying no. Someone is used to calling you on the day of the event because they know and you are just always so willing to give. Always so willing to give. Always so willing to help out. Udanya. So start saying no. Last minute things. Start saying no. I don't know. No, I'm not available. I have other plans, even though you ain't got shit to go. Hauna dijo ka mo ntlong, hauna style, dula fatshe. Okay, so now the last part of the class, because we don't have a ritual, our last ritual was the money ritual. I just want to get into spiritual life coaching and what it actually is, what it means, because August, I'm back. Ladies, let's do this shit, August, I'm back. So I just want to explain it before people start contacting me and they are misunderstanding. Wow. First of all, when you come to me, I'm not one to come or auntymagogo, I have this problem. You are now healed. I have products, I have medicine if you are sick. Yes. But for life problems, I don't have solutions like Swara, mix, wash, or mix, drink. I don't work that way. I'm a very straightforward and realistic person. I'm sure if you've been listening to me or watching me, nah. I don't do that shit. I am not that person. I'm a herbalist. So I don't work that way. I don't work that way, and I have nothing against it. So spiritual life coaching is to help give you self-perception and self-worth. That's what spiritual life coaching is. Life coaching is about they wake you up on some age, or to survive in this world, you need to wake up and make something of yourself. And to a certain extent, the danger of it is it's very external, it's very materialistic. A lot of people are doing well out there for themselves, but they are not well inside. A lot of people are successful, but they are not well. Their spiritual life is not well. Their life exterior is 100 because they can pay their bills, they are living where they want to live, they eat what they want to eat, they're paying they're paying their bills, they're living, they're driving what they want to drive if they want to drive. They're working the work they want to do, the career that they've worked hard to understand and learn, but they are not well within. So now my job as a spiritual life coach is to help you see and feel and recognize your true potential by seeing your true self as a living being. A living being. You are not your exterior. You are your spirit. So you firstly need to understand that you are your spirit. That your spirit needs to experience heaven while you are here. Heaven is here. Heaven starts here. Heaven is here. Heaven needs to be what you see today so that you can speak of what you know of. Well, you can't speak of heaven whereas it's something you will experience once you're gone, and you're not even sure what happens once you're gone. So why not live it here? Why not make the time to experience your full potential, full bliss of life, and full heaven from the own fruits of your hands and choices and decisions? Wouldn't that be nicer? Because money doesn't guarantee you being exempt from life problems. People with money still have life problems. People with money still have sleepless nights that are not about money, about life problems. It doesn't fix everything. So it's not about helping you reach your full potential by getting that bag. I can give guidelines on how to attract and work on your abundance, but that abundance is all really anchored or based around your worth. Your worth, right? So some people are here to be the billionaires, the millionaires in monetary value, in material things, and some of us are here to be the billion and trillionaires in spiritual well-being. And if my well-being is that rich, everything else in my life will be richer than that. Money won't be an object for me. It won't be. Money won't be an object for me. If I want to fly somewhere, I'll just be going to the airport and going, And the airport, how I'm in the flight, I'm there wherever I want to be, because I will be living and speaking things into my existence, because I will be making, and I have been making the time to understand myself. And trust why I am here. So you need to, it's a matter of you celebrating your existing strengths. Like, hey, I'm here. Okay, there's more to me than, there's more to you than the scars, guys. There's more to you than the scars that you have. There's more to you than the shit that's happened. That just shows there's a living being in you. There's more in you that we need to see. You need to experience. It is not about what people see about you. So spiritual life coaching is someone who really wants to come to terms with who they really are. Not caring about how the world looks or sees them. So yes, I work with women mainly. Yeah, the patient there, people who are sick, ailments, they come for medicine, can be men or women. But my services for spiritual life coaching are mainly with and for women. Hey Joe, this Mbogoto thing is over here on Mbogoto. You are flowers. And I am not here to fix or show you, that's another thing about me. I don't work that way. I guide people and then they must see themselves. It should be a thing where you are discovering and realizing things on your own, and you're just coming to me to say, hey, remember that conversation or that session you had, or this part of my life that we touched on the last time. I actually had a revelation that this and this and that, and for it to this and this and that, I am choosing to now do A, B, and C and D. Doing the work. Not every day. So what happens if, no, guys, school has done that to us. To learn something, someone needs to come and say, okay, this is this, and this is this. Do you see it? And you're like, yes, ma'am. Okay, class, repeat. And then that's it. You walk out thinking you know what this box is. And then that's it. So school has done that. It's taught people to be parroted. It's taught us that you need to be told for it to be. Someone needs to come and show you and tell you that it is, for you to believe that it is. For something to be, I must told that it is. And it's not that. For something to be, you need to live it. You need to experience it. That's why we are told to not speak about things we don't understand. So wouldn't it be better to just talk about yourself? And guys, we can't always be healing. Hey, this healing thing must end. And I don't call it healing. I call it making yourself a better person. That's something that needs to happen. So if we don't call it healing, because the meaning of healing is making something better. If we're calling it making ourselves better, shouldn't every day be a chance for us to make ourselves better people? So I wonder, this whole I am healing thing is just so overrated now, and it's saturated. It's oversaturated, actually. We are doing it very wrong. I'm healing. It separates us from daily life. It makes it such an obstacle. It makes it such a task. Here's a piece job when it isn't. It's just a matter of making ourselves better people every day. If every day what I did yesterday was a cuck thing, fuck, let me go and apologize. Fuck, let me make sure I won't do it again. Let me understand why I keep doing that. That's you working on yourself. So when you're coming for spiritual life coaching, you need to show me where you need me to be. You need to come already having defined Uti, no man, I'm having an issue with this part of my life. So I think I need guidance in discovering it more, or have come with at least an inkling of why you need my services, or why you need spiritual life coaching, or wherever you're going to go, even for a consultation. Go there having a true purpose of why you feel you need this person. and their services, or why this person deserves for you to pay them. First of all, the worth of where your money is going. So the duration is about 6 to 12 months, depending on your pockets, depending on your preference too. It's not even a matter of your pockets. You will afford it. Once you start doing stuff like this, the universe will always provide. So I'm not even worried about that. Anyone who will be calling, I'm talking to people who will be affording these services. $250 a month per session, which is an hour or hour 30 minimum, but max is 2 hours, depending on what is happening in that session. There are rituals involved depending on the type of work that we need to do. Rituals being spiritual baths, cleansings, river visits. I don't do the regular river visits that people are doing out there. Mine are for the scream sessions, you know, the emotional tap-in sessions where you're going there to scream, because you can't put your words to journaling, you can't put them to videoing, you can't put them to anything. Sometimes you just need to do that. So every session is different with every client that I have or have had. It's been different, completely different. So the sessions can start with 2 or 3 being one-on-one, or the first one, just the initial one, being one-on-one. And then thereafter we do online ones. Can be WhatsApp, it can be Zoom or Skype. What else do I need to? Oh, and then there's also an assessment. So as soon as you contact me and you tell me that you want a session and you book the first session. So book meaning you make a payment. I don't work for free. So you make your payment, because these things are not easy. It's easy for me to just tap in and sink in because I am communicating with you and I start like evaluating, and that's me working. So it's me following the rules of my guides and honoring my work, right? So we do the assessment via WhatsApp chat, video call, or voice recordings, whatever, voice call, and then before we go to a session, and then we go to a session. So same thing, you need to spiritually prepare yourself for these sessions. You don't just rock up. There's certain dietary requirements. So I'll see you guys in August. I'll be back from the 5th, but I'll see you guys in August. Call, not even call, contact, message or DM or email to inquire about the spiritual life coaching sessions, and then we'll take it from there. But well done for coming this far. You should be very proud of yourself. Keep going. You are not alone. All you have is yourself. Give what you're giving. Gift yourself first before gifting anyone else. Do you. Nothing can fail you, because you've got you. You've got you. So if you've got you, everything else in your life has you. If you want the universe and God or whoever you pray to have you, have yourself. If you're a prayer, before you pray to anyone outside of yourself, pray to yourself first. If there's anything you want someone to tell you, to reassure you, reassure yourself first. So please be patient with yourselves. Watch each video as many times as you'd like to, for however long. Enjoy yourselves. Use them. That's what they're here for. And keep elevating, mama. Keep elevating. Keep giving yourself the best. Keep reaching for the best. And don't stop drinking water. Keep hydrating. Remember to drink your water. But besides everything else, make self-love a lifestyle. Make it a part of your daily life, your daily routines. I'm peeling. Make it a part of all that you are. Make you loving yourself. Make it a daily thing. Make it a ritual. You making time for loving yourself is important. Please continue loving yourself. Continue appreciating yourself. Continue gifting yourself. Continue forgiving yourself. Aunty Magogo is out. Mwah. Bye-bye.